Hey Pontus, how you doing?
Good. Steve?
You want to talk about your project here?
Yes, good. This project is called the rocking chair. It's a piece in solid aluminum that I spent essentially the whole time I've been here, about 4 weeks making. The piece consists of a number of solid aluminum bars that I've then cut into to create both these organic shapes and contrasting that with these very straight, let's call them cultural shapes. The piece has mainly 6 bars plus other pieces that goes across that are holding it in place and also creating the rocking chair shape. But at the bottom, you have the pieces that it rocks on. It's about 12 foot long, and then you have the arm, the armrests, and then the back legs.
So then all those pieces were, they all started with just the flat bars.
Yeah.
And then you cut all the small pieces on the bandsaw so that then you started to bend them at the ends. So it's really only started off with just 6 bars that this was made out of, right?
Right, essentially. And plus the ones that I had to cut these pieces that goes across.
Right.
It's all bolted together. Nothing is welded, which makes for very sharp angles, similar to what you would have in wood. But in metal, it would be more common that these are welded, but then you wouldn't have this very clean lines in between.
And it looks like you've covered up the holes with some aluminum plugs.
Yes, and then it's similar to my background is mostly in wood, so I essentially use the same techniques as in wood. So these are, instead of wood dowels, they're aluminum dowels that I created. What I do when I cut into the bars is I'm working with, it's called them 3-dimensional fractal patterns, essentially, where to make it look like a tree or a bush, where the pieces are continuously splitting. You can see there's a split there, split here, then a split the other direction, and so forth, going out until they are about 1/8 thick.
So it's really
Square.
almost like a tree then, isn't it?
Yes, and in nature you find similar fractal patterns in bushes and trees.
Well, that's very interesting. You have an interesting background as well, right? You haven't been an artist all your life.
I have not, you're right. I have a prior background in finance, a career I gave up about 16 years ago, to then go to art school in California, to Cal Arts, and graduated in 2009.
And you've been making sculptures ever since.
That's right.
All right, well, that's terrific. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.